Hi, this is Yoga with Domini, or Fibro Yogi as I'm known on YouTube. I'm Domini, and today we're just going to be doing a very short little sequence for back pain or back stiffness. So take it really nice and gentle, nice and slow. Anything that's causing you any pain or discomfort, just stop doing it. This is meant to help, not make it worse. So don't push through any pain or anything like that. If anything's feeling bad, stop doing it. But hopefully this should help. So we'll get started on our mat. First off, I always forget to do this, and I've just remembered. If you need to pause this video and go and get some props, definitely do, because I'm going to be using one of these blocks at least today for this little flow. So get yourself a block if you've got a block, or cushions, pillows, folded up blanket. Anyway, we'll start on our backs on the mat. Just get down there nice and slow and gentle. If you need to take more time getting into poses than I'm taking, definitely do, because you can always just pause this video, spend some more time in a pose, take more time getting into it, and then just unpause it whenever you're ready. So onto your back, get nice and comfy, and just very gently just bring your knees into your chest and give them a hug. And breathe. Take some really nice breaths, focusing on that lower back area. So taking a nice deep breath in through the nose and trying to send that breath to that area. Nice controlled slow breath out of the mouth. One more of those, just a nice deep breath in through the nose. Try and visualize that breath go into your lower back. Nice slow controlled breath out of the mouth. And if you want, you can rock here a little bit from side to side. Get a little bit of a lower back massage. If you want to put a blanket or something under your back here and rock on top of that, that might feel a little bit better. It might feel like it's getting into your back a little bit more, but that's entirely up to you. And if it feels good, just stick with the rocks from side to side. If it doesn't, but just try and do some knee circles one way. Again, you're breathing nice big breaths in, breathing that breath all the way down to your lower back, and then nice smooth gentle controlled breath out. Switch the other way. Chances are you might have just hurt your back doing something, but your back might be all tensed up, maybe because you're tensed up. Stress, stress, it goes to certain areas more than others. The lower back's one of them, especially in fibromyalgia, because obviously our pain, it comes from our nervous system, an overactive nervous system. So the breathing is really important. So really nice, lovely deep breaths in. Nice, slow, controlled breaths out. Just trying to make the exhale a little bit longer than the inhale. Okay, we're just going to do some gentle twists. So I'm going to bring my arms out to the side like a T shape. If you've got a bit of back pain, it might be uncomfortable to do it from this position. So you might just want to bring your feet to the floor and just let your knees flop to the side. figure out a position that's comfortable for you. If this doesn't feel comfortable, maybe you can try doing it like that, but that's a real deep twist. So just see, depends how you've hurt your back or how it's painful, where it's painful. And if neither of those are good, you can always straighten your right leg and just bring your left knee across like this, and then you don't have to bring it over so much in this position. So just find one that feels comfortable for you, and just again, you're breathing. Nice big breaths in, nice slow controlled breaths out. Just switch sides. So if you had your feet like this, just bring your knees up very, very gently and then just flop them to the other side. Or if you had your knees tucked into your chest, you can then just twist over. If that's too much, just straighten your left leg and just bring your right knee over as far as you want to take it. So this is all meant to be really nice and gentle. And the key thing with back pain and movements is moving from one position to another very, very gently. So don't come out of one pose and go into another like that. So don't just sort of come up like this. When you come out of this, just really gently come to the middle. Maybe hold that knee in. And then you can always just very gently, even if you just do it a bit at a time with your foot, just bring that knee in. Excuse me, I just have to keep looking at my notepad there because my fibro fog does not allow me to remember even short little sequences. I have to have the notepad there. Okay, so we're going to go into the supported bridge now. So this is where you need your block or a folded up blanket or some cushions. Just nice and gently, take a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, just very, very gently peel your tailbone off the mat. Very gently bring your lower back off the mat. Slide that block underneath on its lowest setting. Because we don't want to aggravate the lower back too much. We just want a little bit of a tilt in that pelvis, lengthening the spine, stretching out that lower back a little bit more. Remember what I said at the beginning, if any of this doesn't feel good, don't do it. Sometimes, so if the bridge, supported bridge thing doesn't work for you, you can always just bring your knees up, have your feet a little bit further out than hip width, and just bring your knees in together. And that's a nice one for the lower back. So if you wanted to, you could pause the video and do both. Do the supported bridge and that, what I call pyramid, reclined pyramid legs. Or just do one or the other, whichever one feels good for you. It's nice to have options. And remember that slow, controlled movement from one pose to the other. Those nice big inhales, very nice slow, controlled exhales, just trying to calm down that nervous system as well. And you can close your eyes and you can just relax as much as you need to. And then we'll release that one. So some of these you're going to want to, this is meant to be just a very quick one. Like I said, you can always pause the video and stay in these poses for like 5 minutes or so if you really want to. That would be very beneficial. So just very, very gently make your way round onto all fours. And we'll just do some very gentle cat-cows. So a nice breath in as you just dip your belly down as far as is comfortable for you. Just look up slightly. And then breathe out as you curve your spine to the ceiling, chin to chest, and just tuck your tailbone just as much as is comfortable for you. So within your own range of motion, depending on, like I said, how bad your back hurts, how stiff it is. Just moving between those two with your own breath now. Because everyone's different and it depends what the source of your back pain is. And only you know your body and how far you can move it, and you know how painful certain things are, what you should skip, what you should leave out. This is just a guide, remember. I'm just a guide, just guiding you through some movements that could help. So you pick and choose from them what you do, how far you go into it, that kind of thing. Just remember your breathing, because the breath is very important. One more cat. Gently come to a tabletop. Just very, very gently make your way down onto your belly if that's comfortable for you. Sometimes if you've got lower back pain, laying on your belly can really not feel nice at all. So just go again, like I keep saying, with what you feel is good for your body. We're just going to do some very, very mini little cobras. So your gaze stays down at the floor, keeping your neck long, hands underneath your shoulders. You're pushing your tailbone, your pelvis into the mat, engaging your glutes. Take a nice breath in and just lift up very gently, just low, and then as you breathe out, go back down. So this is really slow, really gentle. And hopefully it should feel a little bit more like a massage down in your low back rather than you actually working. You can always put a little bit of your weight into your arms here, a bit more, for a back pain variation. So normally we would be trying to use the torso to lift the body up and down, but as you're doing this with a little bit of back stiffness and pain, you can always put a bit of weight into your hands as well. And just go as low or as high feels good for you. Again, everyone's body's different, everyone's pain's different. It depends where the pain's originating from, whether this feels good or not. So you might find that this isn't really doing much for you, but coming right up really gets in there, and you might just want to do some side bends as well, stretches, so looking over one shoulder, looking over the other. If that is good for you, do it, but do not do it if you feel like it's not going to help, or if it hurts or twinges or anything like that. Just keep it very low. And then we're just going to make our way back into a child's pose very, very gently. So just bringing yourself up again, using your arm strength more than your core strength to do that. Bring your knees in. You can have your knees together or wide apart, whatever one feels better for you. So again, just go with whatever works for you. I'm going to bring my knees quite wide. So bring your bum back towards your heels. Then bring your upper body down to the mat. And just take a few breaths here. It might feel good here to just do a couple of side stretches, so just gently walking your hands over to the right. If not, just stay in that normal central child's pose. And walking over to the left, really, really gently, trying to stay low as you do that. And back to centre. And just roll it up very slowly. So again, I'm using arm strength. Just gently coming up one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last thing to come up. I'm just going to make my way into a nice normal seated position. And we're done. So, like I said, and I've said throughout the whole thing, if you need to pause it every now and then because there's a certain position that feels really good and you just want to stay in it for a bit longer, do that. Absolutely do that. Just go with what your body needs. Again, like I said at the beginning, don't push through pain thinking, oh, you know, this is, I need to do this, I need to do what she's telling me to do regardless of the pain. No, that's not how it works. I'm just a guide. I'm just here to guide you through some movements that could help, give you alternatives. You pick the one that suits you, and if none of them suit, don't do it. That's absolutely fine. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope it did help if you do have a little bit of back stiffness and pain going on for whatever reason. I do have others for back pain as well, so you might want to go and check those out. Hopefully I'll see you in another video. If you did like this, then please do like and subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful day full of non-back pain. No pain, just peace. And remember the breathing, remember to keep yourself calm, especially if you've got fibromyalgia. Remember, stress isn't good for our pain because it's all nervous system related. So yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.